All right, evening VC, Dave back on a stack of records because that's just the way it goes around here. Nothing new, more records. This package actually arrived the night I did my last pickups video, so could have thrown it in with it, I guess, or waited to make that video. Anyway, Tundra's first record, great instrumental band from Madrid. They reissued this themselves, so it's a private press, so it's self-titled. First album, if you like Pelican from Chicago, any of the heavier instrumental stuff, or Russian Circles, check out Tundra. Just as good, but they're still their own thing. Been doing it a long time. My friend Santi Garcia is producing their newest record right now in the studio in Saint Feu de Guios. So that's going on there, but they've reissued their entire catalog, which I'm grateful for because originals are insanely priced. So that arrived from BCore Records and my man Albert, who packs all of their records. And also in there was the newest 7-inch from Nuevo Volcano, Suficientemente. Try to say that fast. And in here, they kindly added a photo of the band and autographed by the band. So I'm not sure if that came with, I think this was a Record Store Day thing in Spain. So I don't know if, I gotta ask Albert if he just threw that in there or not, but I think it came with it. But yeah, really cool. 7. More on the poppier end of things. This band, rock, Barcelona, and been doing it a hell of a long time. And now a lot of the newer, younger bands coming up through the BCore label are completely, you can tell, inspired from their sound. Nuevo Volcano, great stuff. It's on, all of their stuff's on YouTube. Highly recommend. So that was the BCore package. Next, this arrived from out west somewhere. I have a prior record in the series on this label. This is John Chakai and Hartmut Gherkin, Continent. And this is on the Greece label, Praxis. So this is CM102. I do have CM101. And yeah, this is fantastic stuff. And this Hartmut Gherkin gentleman is a German. I believe he now lives in Egypt. He is the preeminent sun rock collector on the face of the earth. He's in his 80s now, but he still contributes to Art Yard and everything they do when it comes to Sun Ra. Including he co-authored the Bible Omniverse, which this is highly recommended if you can get a copy of this. That's the holiest of Bibles. And there's, photos of every album. He's a Sun Ra completist, so there's a lot of the early crazy stuff in there to check out. I think, if I recall, there are, when this book was written, because I think more have been released, but there was 275 Sun Ra titles at the time, or different releases. Let's see what else we got here. Next, this is a record I had gotten from England, and it went in the trash because it was dish warped 45 degrees. Absolutely nutty. So I ended up finding another copy here in Kentucky. These were hard to get for a couple of months, and now you can find them. But James Brandon Lewis and the Red Lily Quintet, Jessup Wagon. This is going to be up there for Record of the Year, and I'm not going to be alone in saying that. I know Teddy is all about this record. I know that Sherv has this. He got it as a VCLT. And we checked it out while I was out there in California, and this is phenomenal playing from James Brandon Lewis on tenor. He's got a William Parker here on bass, his recognizable name. This is phenomenal stuff, and just where jazz is now heading. Tau Forms is what this is on. It's sold out on Bandcamp, so you have to get it through eBay or wherever else. But yeah, phenomenal. 3 songs aside, and just beautiful stuff. Great contemporary jazz. I believe Sheriff said he's going to be able to see James Brand Lewis live, where his daughter works in LA. Very cool. Yeah, another one I highly recommend. Very important release. Next, we got a package from Carolina Soul, and they had an African and reggae auction a while back. And I did score Conquering Lion from Yabayou. And this is a Jamaican press from, God, I can't remember what year. I want to say something in the 70s. I can't recall. But this is really dope. I've got a couple other records from Yabayou. This is just fantastic. Roots reggae. And a couple of 7 inches, really rare ones. Keith Hudson. I forget the name of the tracks on here. Ball of Confusion is one of the tracks. I think this is from 1970, and it's a Jamaican promo copy. So on in Vitamin's New Sounds, really extremely rare. And also anything Horace Andy I see I try to get, and I did get this single Horace Andy, You Are My Angel, on Clock Tower Records from 1975. This is a US pressing of this. One of my favorite Horace Andy songs. What's on the B? Jackson's Head from King Tubby and the Aggravators is on the B side. Also very dope. So that's somebody different on the B side on the Keith Hudson, and I forget who it is. And so lastly here, we got a large box from Upset Momma, Angry Mom Records up in Ithaca, from the man himself, Dom. And I picked up a few that they had going out in their new arrivals bins, and then there was a couple added in, so very nice package. First up, a very clean copy of Iggy and the Stooges' Raw Power, UK on CBS. I think it's a split release with another label. Yeah, and an Embassy. And this thing is very nice shape. Had the original shrink on it that I pulled off. Everybody knows this record, Search and Destroy. And I finally have a copy. So I've passed on other copies I've seen, and I'm kind of stoked to have this. As 1977, if I didn't already say that. UK copy. Saw this and just went ahead and picked it up. And it's a reissue. I'd like to find some earlier pressings of some of this krautrock stuff, but it's always needs to be imported, and it's always expensive. This is Faust, self-titled, some weird shit. This is the Lilith pressing from 2007, pressed in Russia. So this is not the greatest of stuff in this, I don't know, weird plastic deal. Kind of dumb. But I have the music now, so there's that. Didn't have any Faust, so now we have some Faust. These were the 2 main records I was after to fill out my Tony Williams collection. The Tony Williams Lifetime Emergency Volume 1. This is an original from 1969 on Polydor US Press. I have Volume 2, a French press, which is fine. I Frankenstein the 2 together, and I've got all the tracks, so happy with that. It's a nice copy, still in the original shrink. And this was also in the original shrink, which I took off. The Tony Williams Lifetime Turn It Over from 1970, original US on Polydor. Just the, you know, John McLaughlin, everybody at Full Steam, just freaking killing it. You know, early fusion, jamming, jazz rock, killer stuff. And then in the package were a couple of fillers, just to kind of round out. It was a big box. You have a 63 mono press of Thelonious in Action, the Thelonious Monk Quartet with Johnny Griffin, recorded at the 5 spot in New York City on Riverside. The record's got an edge warp, but after like get into track 2, you're good. I already have a copy of this, so this one is a really nice early cover. So if I might find another record that's maybe beat cover, put that together with this. I do have another copy though, just a later copy. And then Shirley Scott's Soul Song. And this record's pretty beat. The cover's mint, still in original shrink. So if I find another copy of this, maybe in, you know, a dollar bin or something, beat up cover with a VG or VG Plus record, I can flip that out. But these were just filler bonus records. But then he did have some VCLT in here. On Studio One, African Blood, and I think I had commented that I didn't have this, and Don was nice enough to note that and send a copy on. Pressed in the Czech Republic, very nice pressing on Studio One. All kinds of great musicians on here, so Viceroys, the Willows. Yeah, really cool reggae comp. So that's the update. Hope everybody's well out there. Peace.